Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video I'm doing my May update on my team project pan. I haven't made all that much progress on these products in May because filming my updates quite close to each other, but I still have some products that I have finished. So I'm very excited to share those with you. Before we get into that, I want to thank our sponsor for today's video, Louisa. Louisa reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to receive a couple of their pieces. And I was very excited that they reached out to me because I have had my eye on Louisa jewelry for a very long time. Earrings, I find, is where I like to play a little bit more with accessories. You guys always see my earring rack at the back here, and I really particularly wanted to get some stuff from Louisa that was more like dainty and delicate, not so out there, that I could wear on a daily basis for work. Something that was a little bit fun, a little bit more girly, and a little bit more like, I guess, corporate friendly, because I do have a corporate job, and quite often wearing my really loud earrings that I normally wear, they're not exactly corporate friendly. So I did select out two pieces from Louisa, the first being my mini Sia gold earrings that I'm wearing right now. These are actually like little tiny safety pins. I've been wearing these non-stop since I got them. You don't really notice that they are safety pins until you are really up close and personal. I feel like this is a little fun, quirky way of having like a sleeper in your ear. Traditionally, I just wear like a round sleeper in my ear, and I think that this is a really fun take and play on like the traditional sleeper ear. The other set that I picked out were these mini Kanoko marble blue earrings, and these are so adorable. I absolutely love these. More about Louisa. As you guys know, I'm in Australia here. They do offer free express shipping on all Australian orders over 145 Australian dollars. So that's a fair bit of money, but for $145 from Louisa, you are going to be getting quite a few pieces. Their pieces start from $39. They are also carbon neutral, which I think is absolutely awesome. They also offer a 365-day warranty. Their prices on their website do actually display in Australian dollars as well for ease for shopping for us here in Australia. And their shipping is super duper fast. I think they arrived in Australia within a week of them shipping. I was so impressed by how quick the shipping was. They came in minimal packaging. You guys know I hate excess packaging. Exceptional all around, and I'm so excited to offer you guys a discount code. So if you click the link in my description box, you can also use the code enthusiast10, and that will get you 10% off your order. That all being said, thank you Louisa, and let's roll on into the Team Project Pan update. Starting off with my foundations. So last month I was working on a combo, and I thought that I was going to be really close to having a product finished up, and that actually did happen. I managed to get used up my NYX Total Control drop foundation. I had like a really small amount left of this last month, and I did manage to get it used up. I think it still took me maybe like 2 weeks to get this one done, but it's finally finished. I'm glad that I have another foundation done and dusted. This takes me to 2 foundations used up this year so far, which is, I think, all right. I'd like it to be higher, but we're doing all right so far. And then my next foundation is my CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. And I am so close to this one. I'm at the point where every time I use this, I have to actually screw the cap off and get my spatula in the bottom here because it's not pumping anymore. I find this foundation is quite thick, so it's quite hard to actually get up the tube. And I don't know if you're probably really not, oh, you can kind of see it. There is like a decent amount down in the bottom here still. I want to say this might take me maybe like 2 weeks to get through because, you know, it's quite a thick foundation. This one over the last month, I used 9.01 grams, which is a heck of a lot of foundation, I think. Because I am nearly finished this one, I'm just going to roll in another foundation right now. So I'm going to roll in the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. I absolutely love this foundation. This is one of my favorite foundations. They have discontinued this, I believe, which is very, very sad because it's such a good foundation. I think that I am already maybe like halfway, maybe 2/3 of the way through this, so I don't think it's going to take me very long to get through. And for that reason, I thought maybe I'll just give myself like a little bit of a boost, like a little bit of a pep in my step and give me a little bit of a give me product to work on. Depending on how long this one takes to get finished, this one will probably only take me maybe almost a month, but I don't think it will be much more than that because it's feeling very light on, and the total weight of this one is 28.62 grams, so I don't think there's much left in this one at all. Moving on to concealers. So my concealer that I'm working on is The Ordinary Coverage Concealer. The past month I used 0.56 of a gram of this one. This one has 8 mils in it, so I think it's probably going to be well and truly another couple of months on this one. I only need a very small amount of this when I apply it, so I think it probably maybe even might last me until the end of the year, because it's actually a fairly big tube for how much that you have to use each time. My bronzer, so I actually didn't make any progress on this one this past month, which I'm not entirely surprised about because I have been really focusing on my cream products and I've been really enjoying my cream products of late. I've just been finding the blend on my cream products so much nicer than the powders, so I've been really drifting that way of late over my powders. But my ultimate goal this year was to like hit pan on this, which I've achieved. Once I hit pan, I wanted to try and finish it up, but you know, if my love of my cream bronzers continues to prevail over my powders, then so be it. As long as I'm getting use out of other things in my collection, I don't really mind. And I did achieve the goal of hitting pan on this. Everything after that is a little bit of a bonus. My Stila Kitten Heavens All Over Shimmer Duo in Kitten. So I've been working on this darker side of late, mainly in like the center bit here. So I haven't hit pan yet, and I think the pan's quite a way off yet, but I'm still working on it, and there's definitely a bit of a dip there. I can see the level is starting to drop from the side of the pan there. So I'm definitely making progress on it, and you know, I might hit pan on it by the end of the year, who knows. I don't know whether I'm going to get this duo done by the end of the year, but I think I can definitely hit pan on that other side by the end of the year. Maybe I might be able to get very close to at least finishing one side completely. Setting sprays, I'm currently working on a bottle of my Urban Decay All Nighter. This past month I used 1.93 grams of this. I haven't been using this one all that much of late. I think coming into the winter months, I don't need this as much as I normally do in summer. So I've been using it just randomly. I haven't really been forcing myself to use it. It's not a product that I hate or that I'm desperate to get out of my collection, so it's not really a big deal whether I make a lot of progress on it or not. I would like to get it done by the end of the year though, because it is getting on in age, so I don't want it to be just like laying around in my collection collecting dust. Next up is my brow category, and I had a bit of a fail month this past month. So you might remember that last month I rolled in my Benefit Ka-Brow, and I thought that I was going to soldier on, be great about it, and try and hit pan on it. I didn't touch this one at all this past month, mainly because my brow brush desperately needs a wash and I just haven't had time and couldn't be bothered to wash it. So I have actually been using my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil this past month, basically like every single day, and I think I've decided that I want to try and pan this before I go back to the Ka-Brow. So I think I'm going to roll the Ka-Brow out and roll the Goof Proof in, just because like this is how much I have left of it, and I feel like at the start of the month it was like maybe up to here or something. So I think that maybe I might be able to get this completely used in maybe a month or two. So for that reason, I think that I just want to continue on with this, see how much progress I can make, and maybe try and get this one finished by the end of the year and then go back to the Ka-Brow. So that's my plan, just because this is a lot easier to use at the moment, and I'm really kind of vibing with the pencils at the moment, as opposed to using a brow brush and a pot of stuff and all that drama. Okay, lip products. Currently working on 2 lip products. The first one is my Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Lipstick Lip Gloss. lip gloss in Scene Stealer. Now you guys have not seen much of this lately because I keep forgetting to bring it home, but I did finally remember to chuck it in my handbag and bring it home so you guys could see the progress. I feel like I'm making really good progress. Normally this settles really well, but it's not settling really well at the moment. So where you can see this black line, I think that was last month's update. I think I'm sitting down like just down like a little bit below that. So it's still got a fair bit in it, and I'm still bringing a fair bit of lip gloss out of it every time I take it out of the tube. So I don't think it's ready to take the stopper out yet, but I think maybe by next month, if I continue to use it the way I am. Maybe next month, if I continue to use it the way I am, I might be able to take the stopper out, and then we might be really, really close to having it finished. My next one is my Mary Kay Rose blush lipstick. When I compare this to my little chart, I think I've made a decent amount of progress because I've been using this quite a lot this month. Yeah, I've made a decent dip on this. I've made a decent chunk on this one. I want to say maybe like 1/2 centimeter of progress on this one. So that's really good. And when you, chuck my pen down. When you look at it, like there's quite a small amount left. I reckon maybe if I wear this most days, almost like every day, I might have this one done by the next update, which is so cool. So cool. I've been mixing this with one of the lipsticks that's in my mini marathon challenge, and they pair really well together. This one I find sometimes is a little bit too pink on a daily basis for work, and the other one's like a little bit too like orangey red. So they kind of level each other out a little bit, and I like how they look together. So I think that I might have that one done by the next update. Maybe, if not the next one, very closely into the following one. And because I'm getting close to being finished on the lipstick, the last lipstick in my mini marathon challenge, I'm going to roll in one of my Hourglass Confession lipsticks, and this is in the color I Cherish. Rolling this one in because I think it pairs well with that Mary Kay lipstick. So this is how much I have left of this one. Fairly decent amount. When I roll it down, I've probably used maybe 1/2 centimeter of this one already. The Hourglass Confession lipsticks normally don't take me all that long to get through when I'm actually solely focusing on them. I will measure it on my chart, see how I go. I really like the Hourglass Confession formula, one of my favorite lipstick formulas. Moving on to skincare, I am working on one skincare product at the moment, and it is my Michael Todd Pearl and Silk Face Mask. I used 11.55 grams of this last month, and I think that I'm getting quite close to having this one finished. When I take this lid off, I can see the bottom of the airless pump. So I think that I might have this one finished. I don't know whether it will be next update, but it will be very soon after that. If I can continue to use this like at least once a week, I think that I will have it done by the next update, but if I forget to use it, I probably won't have it done. Nail polishes. I finished up a nail polish product this past month. I managed to finish up my Sally Hansen Natural Nail Growth Revitalizer. It's completely finished. Towards the end there, it was getting really difficult to get out because the brush stops, I think it's like here. And this is the bottom of the bottle here. Like it's probably maybe like 1/2 centimeter between the bottom of the bottle and where the brush stops, which is incredibly infuriating, but I did manage to get it finished. This one took me a very long time to get through. I'm glad I haven't finished. I don't think I have another product like this in my collection, which I'm happy about because I don't really see much difference in my nails when I use products like this on the regular. But that one's done. Very happy about that. The next one's all my other nail polishes. I thought that I would have used them, but I basically totally forgot. My nail polish color, I do need to repaint my toenails. I said this last time. I still haven't repainted my toenails from the last update, but I need to repaint my nail polish on my fingers and my toes. If I do that, I think that I will make a really good dip in the nail polish color. So I'll probably see it go down by maybe a quarter, if not more. And then if I, you know, paint them again at some point, I probably will have it nearly finished, the mini. So no change in level on any of these because I didn't even paint my nails once. I just was not in a nail painting mood this past month. My nails have not been in the best condition. They've been kind of a little bit brittle. And when they get in that condition, I just really don't feel like painting my nails at all. I'm never in the mood to paint my nails when they're like super brittle like that. Fragrance. So last month was the first month that I rotated this one in. This was the Mary Kay Chaser Rainbow Fragrance Mist. This one dropped by 12.87 grams this past month, and the level, it hasn't, I mean, I would have liked to have seen it drop a little bit more. It is down to that next black line there. Next up is my Lush No Drought Dry Shampoo, and this one dropped by 3.29 grams, so only a small amount, but as I said last time, it's starting to get to the point where I actually can see the level drop. It didn't drop by enough to see the level drop, but it used to be like behind this sticker, like I couldn't even see the level changing. It's under 100 grams, so it's at least something. My wave spray, I used this a tiny little bit. The level hasn't dropped that much. The lines are like really close to each other. You're probably not going to be able to see. Hasn't dropped that much in level, but I did drop it by 6.16 grams. So a decent amount. I think the way I'm going, I might actually have this one done by the end of the year if I keep up with the progress that I'm keeping up with. Like, it's only been really small, but as I'm starting to get more of a feel for this one and I'm actually starting to figure out how I like to use it, I feel like I am starting to use a bit more each month. And last but not least is my Juice Double Up Texture Heat Protectant Cream. This one dropped by 9.51 grams, so 9.5 grams. It's still holding on. Like, this is how much I have left. I just feel like it's so close yet so far. Every time I squeeze it out, like, I do use a fair bit when I use it, but it just doesn't seem to change the level of it at all. It's definitely dropping in weight, but every time I use it, I'm like, God, surely the line has moved, but it hasn't. So it's going to get to the point, I have a feeling that maybe potentially there might be like a big air bubble in the bottom here. So I think that maybe it might get to the point where I will use it one day and the level will drop quite considerably, because I have a feeling that there's like an air bubble in here, because I have dropped it by a fair bit each month over the last couple of months and the line hasn't really changed. So I think my prediction might be right, and that there's like a bit of an air bubble in here somewhere. And, you know, hopefully like this month, maybe I might find the air bubble and be able to get it out of the tube. But I thought that maybe by the next update, like I think last update I said, not this one, but the following one, it'll be done. I think it might be another 2 again. That's my update for May on my team project pan. Let me know down in the comments box how you're going on any products that you're currently focusing on. While you're down there, make sure you like this video. You can also subscribe to my channel. You join my membership and applaud this video if you like. And last but not least, I want to say again a massive thank you to Louisa for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to click the link in my description box if you are interested in checking out the Louisa pieces. You can also use my code enthusiast10 for 10% off. So that's it for this video. I hope that you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy and looking after yourself. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, beautiful.